Okay, this is a random question. If raccoons broke into your house, what's the first thing you're sacrificing? Definitely not my cats. I would fight for my cats, and I think they would protect me. My husband just walked in, he said him. I don't know if I would sacrifice you.
Human shield.
Yeah, use him as a shield. Cheese. We always have a whole bunch of cheese. I'll let him have my cheese. Or cat food or something. What do you think on
Grew
that
up
one? That's
around
a funny
raccoons.
question.
We used to raise raccoons, so we
Yeah,
wouldn't sacrifice nothing. They'd just become part of the family.
right, yeah.
Like,
I
hello,
grew up with
Steve.
that too. I actually, I lived in Kentucky when I was like 5 or 4 or 5 for a year, and our neighbors, they had a pet raccoon,
Mhm.
and the grandma, she was this cute Southern old lady that was deaf, and she couldn't speak or anything, but that pet raccoon just, like, lived on her shoulder. She was like Meemaw or whatever from the Beverly Hillbillies, that was her, and she
My
would come
brother
over.
got one right now.
Yeah. But the raccoon would break in, and he loved cigarettes. He would always break in and try to steal my parents' cigarettes and stuff like that, so
Got a nicotine addiction.
yeah, he had a nicotine addiction, so she'd come over, though she didn't speak, and chase him with a broom, like, "Ah!" Like, it was chaos, so it was one of my first memories. I started remembering a lot when we lived down there, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to sacrifice nothing. They wouldn't stay in here very long. My dog wouldn't put up with it. I got a
Right,
red
yeah.
pit bull, so
Oh, yeah.
you may be
No.
very friendly with him.
Right. Yeah. I would probably try to make it my pet. We've saved baby raccoons and stuff over the years too. My dad climbed a tree in like 100-degree weather to save babies because they were human and stuff. But they were past the point where we could be domesticate them. So I think we found a rescue to come get them, and because we waited to see if the
Yeah.
mom came, but she never came back around. So
Yeah, you gotta get them younger. You're, wow, lost
yeah,
cause.
yeah, yeah. He put his like welding gloves on and climbed up there to get them because they were trying to eat him, of course. But we put him in like a
Right.
trap. Yeah.
So you
Would you
start seeing,
rather? Yeah,
you're like, "Hey, that's what's up."
yeah. Well, that's another thing. I grew up in Clarksfield area, and there's
Yeah.
always animals out there. And
Mhm.
we had left our garage open, for like a mama cat to eat and stuff like that. Okay. Well, you throw your garbage away. You open the garage door to throw our garbage away, like from in our house. There was a
Yeah.
mama raccoon right there one time when we like opened the door. She took over the garage and had a whole family in there and stuff. So we kind of took care of them.
Right on.
Would you rather have your thoughts narrated out loud or your search history read at Thanksgiving? That's interesting.
That's an easy answer for me.
You can answer.
My search history.
Yeah. I think I would go with that one too. I don't care what people know I'm searching, but read everything out loud, that might be crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody wants to hear my thoughts. The dark place
Yeah.
inside my brain.
I get it. Yeah. None of us, I think a lot of people would not pick that first one. I think a lot of us aren't embarrassed about we're searching. That's who we are. I think our families know who we are. So,
Round and round we go.
yes. Excuse me. My allergies driving me nuts today. Is burnout something you push through or a sign to stop? Both. I think you can push through burnout for a long time and then burnout, and then it's really bad. Sometimes we recognize the burnout and know it's the time to stop. So I think it can be either or. So
Um, I don't know how to stop.
yeah,
I just go right through the burnout.
yeah. A lot of
I
us
hit
don't have
different
that option. Yeah,
yeah, I hit different levels of burnout.
yeah.
Like,
There
I
are
get burned
different
out from
levels.
being burned out, and then I push through that.
Yeah, I get it. I've been through a lot of different things like that and pushed through it a lot myself. And I had Karen on here. She has addiction and stuff too, and that's we talked about like rock bottoms and burnouts. You don't always just have one, and you go through different types of ones. So
Yeah, definitely different kinds of burns out.
for sure, definitely. There's good burnout kind of too. Like I got burnout with this for a while when I first started. Not burnout, but overwhelmed because I was getting people and stuff like that. So, but it was a good
Mhm.
thing. It was a good type, but I still had to make some boundaries and stuff. So,
Yeah, I have to get up and walk away from the computer sometimes because 'cause it'll piss me off.
yeah,
Like,
definitely.
change one little thing, one little line of code, and then it breaks the whole system, and then I had to spend, like, 2 days trying to figure out what I screwed up.
Yeah, no, thank you. Like I said, in my previous job, I did like QA testing and stuff and worked with the developers and stuff. So I didn't do code, but I saw it a lot of times and stuff. And yeah, it's so complicated.